So we're now May the 11th and Belty Bjog has calved to, I'll say, a heifer calf. Now, of all the cows that I have, or heifers that I've had, this is the one I least expected to reject her calf. Well, she has rejected her calf, so what I'm after doing is I'm after giving her quick colostrum. It's powder beetons. You fill it up with warm water and you give it to him, so she's drank the full of that. So he's lively enough now, but as you can see, that heifer is mad about him yet afraid of him at the same time. So she's over hormoned, is that the phrase? I don't know. It's what I'm saying anyhow. Look at that. She has no idea what she's at. Now that calf would have died if I hadn't been around. She's calling him, she's mad after him, she's licking him, but she will not let her go around near her udder or suck or even attempt. I'm going to move the rest of the cattle down to the lower side here. There you go, look at that. Like, what do you make of that? So lucky enough now the calf is after having his drink. So I'm going to have to put these in now and get her bonded. Very, very, very strange. Very strange. I'll be back. Now, for some reason her mother was on the wrong side of the fence as well. So I've brought her back in again. And she's after recognising this calf as well. So Belty Bjog is on her way back now after abandoning ship. It'll be interesting to see will there be any kind of bonding going on. That's grandmother there. She wants the calf, she loves the calf, but she's afraid of the calf. Now, if that bottle of stuff is only after buying me time, I still have a problem to get these up and going. Mother, what do you think? You were a great flicking mother. Absolutely perfect, you were. I don't understand that. I know young heifers can get confused, alright. She should get protective. But she's kicking. And she's butting. And it's not very characteristic of a belted getaway. A heifer calf. I'll be back. Right, okay. Day 2. I've bottled the calf with the powder, colostrum and beetons off a dairyman. And I cut the heifer by the nose and let the calf in, and thank God she's standing just now. It's been a hard struggle. The calf's about 28 hours old, or 26. All she needed was that little bit of guidance. She was just too obsessed with the calf. Can you love someone to death? Possibly. Well, thank God for calves with vigour. Mothers with overcare is a bit of an issue, but calves with determination and vigour will persist and get sucking. So this young heifer, she has definitely had a love-hate relationship with me. I hated her again yesterday. But the fact that she's so quiet, I could get my fingers and thumb into her nose and my other hand under her mouth Obviously no one here to record them situations, but the calf got in and under, and once she got sucking, now you can still see that she's sidestepping and making a bit of an idiot of herself, but that calf is going to make it. I've already given her a bottle of Beechton's this morning. That got her excited. She got a litre and a half of the powder yesterday. She got a litre of Beechton's and another litre and a half this morning of Beechton's, and she's sucking again there now, and I think a cow is going to make it. She was about to be given the high road if she hadn't settled down. I tried to get her into a shed yesterday, it didn't work. When the help arrived, she got more anxious. But that calf is going to make it. Thank God. Now, the weather is relentless. A little bit like her wheeling around, it won't quit. But thank God. She wants to be on top of the calf the whole time. A fucking merry-go-round. These Galways, Belties, are meant to be great mothers. But the issue to that is that they're obsessive mothers. Won't stand. Hopefully that calf got enough Beechton's into her yesterday. The powdered colostrum, I don't know how successful it is. I've never used it before. I've never relied on it. But I've seen some lads does use it. But that calf is very determined. So this lady was pucking and kicking her yesterday. She's still on for doing a little bit of kicking there, I see. That's the most important feed she'll ever get in all her life. That's the difference between survival and her mother going for the highway. She's in a nice safe position there now. That cow can't kick her there. She can only kick that way. Now you have it on cue. I suppose that's why calves are there. I suppose they don't go to the back as often until the cows are settled. It's amazing how nature works. In tight to the cow. The cow can kick her off as well. What's at me? Would you look at this? Maverick, you always seem to be there. Now this is a better humoured video. I was in bad humour yesterday. I couldn't do anything. Look at this thing. Maverick, you're going to have to go away because you're a big strong heifer. You're going to knock me over. Young heifers are difficult. I don't think that heifer has cleaned yet either. As I was talking in the last video, basically the act of suckling releases a hormone which releases the afterbirth. Well, the afterbirth will come naturally enough itself, but it'll be a lot quicker once they suck. Now, unless she has cleaned over the night, but I don't think she has. I didn't see any evidence of it. I'll have a look around in a sec. I think they're going to do. It's not ideal about her doing that, but she's definitely improving. It will not take long for her just to settle down. The hormone overload she got yesterday was just too much for her. They will settle down. The third day, the hormones definitely tightens. The bond hormone. Oxy something, I can't think of the name now. Right, okay, well I'm going to leave it at that. There's a video I made during the week. I never posted it. It was shaky cam. There was a video I made a few days after that. I didn't get posted either. I was under pressure. But this fucking lady, would you go away? So this one I'll post. And I am very pleased to see that. I can relax. That's the last county calf. We have now officially finished calving season. So we ended up with six heifers. This lady's a heifer. 6 heifers, 3 bulls. A handy little heifer. So for now, I'll say good luck and goodbye. So we're now the 12th of May, 8 o'clock in the evening. And in theory, I should be moving these cattle down the lane and across the road. However, I'm not going to do it this evening because of our calf situation here. Now, the good news is I see that the calf is alongside her mother. Let me just cross this fence. I don't know. We got sucking her today. Sorry, the son is in the phone. Hang on. She got sucking her today, and I don't know how she managed to do that. Now look at that. Mammy is now licking her calf. I'm delighted to see that. That's pure bonding. So, yeah. I find them belts fascinating. They're almost camouflage when they're lined up like that. Now this is the manure she's after passing. Now that would be not great, to be honest. That's the powdery stuff. You can still see she likes to nudge the calf with her head, that bit. I think the calf is manly enough now to get sucking by herself without any more intervention. I didn't bring up a bottle for her. I think she's been sucking before I arrived. I don't know that for a fact, but if we look at the cow, having only been sucked this morning, she looks light in them tits. She should be bursting. She should be bursting. Them tits were sucked again. I think we're in business. Now this was the closest thing I had to a disaster since I started this crack. This outwintering. I'd rather she licked her backside there, to be honest with you, than her navel. She might. But that calf looks full. That calf doesn't look like she's empty. But now that the panic is over, we can actually take a look at this calf. Now this calf is very small. She's out of a small little heifer. And she's definitely my shorthorn. She's black and white. She's darker than her sister over there. Her sister and aunt. Was that what you would call them? So yeah. So basically I put the cattle in here, when was it? Last night. They have it well ate. But look, they'll be tightened for tonight and I'll get them moving in the morning. They'll be more anxious for moving. This lady's just not prepared to move yet, so I'm going to leave them off. They have real nice grass tomorrow. So that is the situation. That calf has definitely drank. He has what we used to call bruhel. Now I don't know the English to that word, but we used to call the excitement that a calf would have after feeding, or if you gave nuts to a whaling, when they bucklep around the place like that, we'd call it bruhel. So actually, when My Clydesdale friend, if you're listening, you might know. Did you ever hear the term brother? Do you know, change of plan, I'm actually going to give them a bit of grass tonight. They're roaring at me down there. I came up to look at this place and it looks fairly right. She is at the boot stage. We have a few foxtails up. So I'm going to let them into this little area here and I'll see. Yeah, the reason why I'm thinking that is I have the test coming up, not next week, but the week after. So I want to be around the shed and the crush for the test. And there's lots of grass around it, but I don't want to be there too quick. So maybe I'll have to slow them up. But if this is what slowing up is, well then I'll let them have it. Because this looks lovely. Yeah, there's a bit of thatch there. The 27th of March they were last here. Anyhow, I'm going to do it. I have to. What are you looking at, girl? What's caught your eye? That was me in there. Now, are you coming? Come on. Come on. This is off. And that'll do. Now, come on, girls. Come on. She's still mad looking, whatever the hell she's looking at. Come on, where's your calf now, lady? God almighty. Well, she's definitely sucked. Her bag is definitely not as full looking. But her calf follow is the thing. Now, lead cow, you notice, is a bit lame. She hurt her back leg there now, but there's nothing stuck in it, or it's not cut. Just, we have to keep an eye on that. Now, come on, girls. So yeah, they'll be happy for the night. They're already quiet. I think the calf is after lying down over there somewhere. So I'll tidy up this fence and I'll... Oh, there he is down there. There she is. You mightn't see her on this phone. But she's down there in the middle of the rushes. I'll go down and carry her up. So I better go anyhow. I'm going to tidy up this fence. So for now, I'll say good luck and goodbye. So we're the next morning again, the 13th of May. And things are improving. But our Galloway heifer is still a fucking very bad mother. She's thrown up the legs, kicking. But the calf is just determined. She's not wheeling around as much. Well, just as I speak. I decided to move them back onto this place here last night to get these two going right. I brought up the bottle of Beechams and she didn't want to take the bottle. I knew she was hungry, but she didn't want to take the bottle. So she's getting used to the tit. She wants the real deal. So she couldn't have been mad hungry either. But she's still very unsettled, that cow. She will get there, but a real clob. There we go now, that's what you want. She needs to just calm down. So I think we'll be okay. I'm going to move them across that fence now. Although I won't, I'll wait till she's finished, because once she gets to grass she'll be grazing mad and she won't let the calf near her. So I'll let the calf have his enough. And then I'll move them. So I can nearly say at this stage now that we're going to be okay. She's determined enough. She's sucking the cow. The cow will learn in time. I'm assuming she'll never be as bad again. First calf heifer. But the reason why I'm satisfied is she has made her dung this morning, which is full of beastons, full of colostrum. So that is a great sign. I don't even know how old she is now at this stage, to be honest. Is she 2 days or is she 3 days? But the rest of the cattle are very interested in this new calf. More so, I find. The young heifers, last year's calves. In fact, that is last year's calf there, that red lady there. She's the same size as our Belty Bug. But this lady I haven't calved is in great condition. She held her condition very well. You know, the first year they tend to be grand. It's the second calf, I think, that's harder on cows when they're calving as 2-year-olds. The second calf after that, when they're putting up teeth and growing themselves, and I think the third calf then they should be fairly established. So I think we're okay. It was touch and go there for a minute. She got enough beastons, colostrum. So I think we will leave our story at that for now. So instead of saying good luck and goodbye, I'll say to be continued. So yeah, good luck and goodbye.